Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another Honkai Star Rail reaction. It has been another while since I've watched one of these, and nobody asked for it. I just saw this on my recommendeds, and I'm like, you know what? No Dazzle, no break. The image looks absolutely adorable with all the colors and shit. It just grabbed my attention. So I want to give it a listen and see what this song has to offer. So I guess without further ado, let's go! All right. Ooh. All right. Hey, wait a second. Ooh. Ooh, that's crispy. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Hell yeah. All right. Dude, what a refreshing sound. Ooh. Slight meter change? Hello. What was that transition? Damn. God, the energy on this one very much matches the picture. But it's not the sound I was expecting either. Oh, man. God, that extra grit. That growl in there. I love this part. That's such a refreshing take on vocal chopping. Wake me up. Hell yeah. Okay, I just kind of pulled this one out of nowhere, and boy, am I ever glad I did. Damn. Okay, so I did recognize that voice. That was Reol. I thought I had recognized the tone. Her voice is pretty recognizable, and I just wasn't sure, so I didn't want to say it and be wrong, but yep, that's her. Her voice just hits that perfect blend of poppy and rock. It's kind of like the singer Pink in the West. She just has this perfect blend where you can really go anywhere with her voice. You can have her sing beautifully, or you can have her absolutely tear your face off with those amazing growls in there. She's got such control over that range in her voice, being able to dig into that, have some of that extra vocal fry in there, and just really crisp up the sound overall. This song was very, very crispy, and by that I just mean a lot of high end. To be fair, maybe a little bit too much, at least in my headphones. It was pretty prominent. I feel like in headphones where the bass is a little bit more pronounced, like in AirPods, for example, that would be a little bit more balanced because you would have less of that high end on there, but it would still be prominent either way. It's just maybe it would affect my ears a little bit more if I had a different set of headphones on. That's just kind of how audio works. But in all, I'm not mad about the production of this either. Just because the mixing was a little bit on the high end for me and a little bit aggressive up there does not mean that the rest of the mix was bad. It was all balanced very well. Besides, it was just a smidge on the crispy side. But that's also like saying you like your eggs done but not crispy. It's like you got that little brown around the edges. That's kind of what this was. It's just a little beyond what I would call done, but at the same time, definitely not like against eating it. You know, I love this song, and she definitely ate, that's for damn sure. So did the producer. An amazing job from both of them here. The producer, engineer, and arranger on this one was TSAR. I don't know who that is. I've never seen that name around. I assume that they have to have some sort of a presence if they're being pulled in by a game like Honkai to be able to utilize utilize their skills. So I'm sure they've been around for a while and have some sort of a fan base, but just in my music world, I haven't seen or heard anything of them. But boy, do I ever want to go check out more now, because that was a brilliant track. What great vocal chopping, what great just sectioning. The song had great sections in it. As I said, I really love that part with the vocal chopping a lot, but also that one spot where it transitioned into like that rap section, that was phenomenal. I think it changed meter just for a split second, or it maybe took a measure out just for the one beat. I did count it through after listening, and it was a straight 4 all the way through, but it felt like there was a delay in there, so maybe it changed to a 6/8 or something weird for just a split second before jumping back into the regular 4. So it's just little things like that, these little creative liberties taken to just pull you out of the 4/4 standard and then bring you back in right away. It was still on beat. Like, you can literally count 1, 2, 3, 4 through this on beat and never be off count by the time it actually hits the next one. So there was almost like this just kind of delay in that transition, and that's really just a creative aspect to throw onto a song that otherwise is just kind of standard time, and there's not really any reason to mess with that. And it would have been perfectly fine if they didn't have that, but he was like, no, you know what, I'm feeling spicy, let's do this, and I gotta respect the hell out of that. But yeah, damn, didn't expect a song this fire to come across my recommended page today, and I'm so glad I decided to just give it a shot, listen to it. The title is so fitting, the sound is so fitting, the imagery on just that one still is so fitting to this whole energy. I wasn't sure where they were gonna go with the whole graffiti kind of pop art aesthetic on this, but I always know I'm gonna love whatever comes out of it, because any game or any property that's willing to lean into that graffiti pop art aesthetic always knows exactly what they're doing with the sound they want to accomplish, just like Zenless Zone Zero recently with the Construction Day stuff. I love how that sounds, and it's kind of similar with that visual aesthetic. So I've just come to expect really cool things when I see this visual aesthetic on my screen, and I don't really like to pass up that opportunity to hear something really creative and, like I said earlier, very refreshing. I love how fresh this sounded. But yeah, anyway, thank you all so very much for watching and just sitting here with me on this random decision to jump on this song, and boy, am I ever glad I did so. And if you have any other songs from Star Rail, by all means, leave them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to get to them, as I always do. And of course, if you just like this video and you want to follow me and support me for more in the future, you know how to do all that, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!